Stadium. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off for Matt Busher. His return starts at the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Whoa. Here we go. 11. Hey, can. 11. 11, 11. Stop.
Right to the air, Burrow. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's 2nd down coming up.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
First get of the game here to Chase Brown. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Darius Slay with the stop.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
12.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up. Starts his return from the 23. Hit on the return to stop him cold.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they've set up well here with 2nd and 1.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that's such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Shotgun snap here to Howard. Hits his running back. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he's going to pay off his 1st down run with a nice pickup of 9.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive run, you'll really break the backs of the defense. And that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, Howard. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our 1st point to this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. Now it's Johnson. And they're going to be tackled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And Smith on the slant. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. The drive picks up here, first and 10.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
This is Johnson heading right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As a corner in this league, oh, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. But you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
It's Johnson on second down. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up third down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a third and 10. Now Howard to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, but it certainly wasn't.
Facing fourth down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. The 12-year vet strikes true. And that will get them on the board.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Burrow setting up the play action. Buying some time right. Catch is made down the right sideline. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First down carry for Brown. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. It's a pickup of 11. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down. Here's Burrow. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 1. Brings up second and yard at the 36-yard line.
On second, it's Brown. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're moving it well, but now face a third and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up fourth down.
Trying for it with Burrow. He's caught. Chase has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Going play action here. Burrow. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air again, it's Burrow. Dumps it off to his running back. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. McPherson's kick is good. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. And suddenly a chance to take the lead re-enters the picture following that penalty. Running it after the penalty. Trying to use that space outside, but found a defender instead. So no gain on 1st down. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Burrow on the play action. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 2nd quarter lead. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead.
Evan McPherson in the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Dante Kent with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Howard to throw. It's a screen play to Warren. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jordan Battle with the INT. And the Bengals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. from the gun. The throw is caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. They're down to their final 1 in this half. And on 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. McPherson's kick is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Getting that close in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Kent on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. First call here coming from the shotgun. Get to Johnson to start this drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. And it's the Steelers with work to do on 2nd and 12. First throw for the backup now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. The Steelers set to punt it. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. He has it at the 33. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
At the Steelers' 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Burrow out of the shotgun. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Chase Brown, his intended target, out of the backfield. So that brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
From the gun, a give to Brown. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Brought down by the full-time All-Pro Cameron Hayward. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. Finds Chase on the slant. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense up to the line fast. Higgins, the man in motion right. Burrow now on first down. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his right. Cook, here's the pylon. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone. But what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
They've run this 12-yard out route cadence combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Oh, that was teaching tape right there.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
They're lining up on the doorstep. Second and goal from inside the 1. Another for it. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Going after, up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Kent on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. From the shotgun, Rodgers. That's caught in stride by Freiermuth. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. First and 10 from the 41.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the 50. Hey, you block over here.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Off by 1 out of the backfield. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. First down throw by Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And this is going to go as a game of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
This is Metcalf working that right side. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
As Finds the open man downfield. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
No. 319. Hey, 88.
Rodgers here from the gun. Drops back. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
6 yards. Brings up 3rd and 16.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. On the play fake, here's Rodgers. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Rodgers. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Warren running between the tackles. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Logan Wilson has it.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Burrow setting up the play action. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. He's got it deep downfield. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
I try to remind you a time or two, kid, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
Brown on the inside give. He is down to the 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
First and 10 now from the 30. Putting the tight end in motion. First down, and they go right back to it. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
Okay, a 2-yard run on first down. I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Off the play fake, Burrow. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up third down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. On the handoff, this is Brown. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
And on fourth down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. It's a 38-yard look here. McPherson's kick is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2-for-2 for this kicker.
And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Throwing on first down, Rodgers. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And they get this down to the 28. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Steelers first down.
First down, Rodgers. Looking underneath, and that brings it in. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Another Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face second down.
Hey, 88. Inside.
They'll throw again. Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. 4 guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long.
319.
To throw, Rodgers. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there. What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow on the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 21-yard gain. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
This QB is making it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
A give left side to Brown. He still has room inside the 30. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game.
And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in. So leave that score as is. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Kent on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Defense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. It's a new set of downs for them at the 32.
50.
To the air here on 1st down, Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40-yard line.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Jumps in up the middle. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Off play action, Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball. To do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Working quickly here.
It's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. He sends this one to the end zone. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away. Rodgers has his guys set. Looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
The Steelers will line up.
He's throwing for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
Well, maybe some second guessing of that play after the miss. I think it was just an instant of the defense guessing the call correctly and right on the spot.
And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Run with Brown. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You can keep your job at the NFL as a D-tackle if you eat up space. You really can. But you make that bad when you can defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Here's Brown again. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Derek Harmon on the tackle. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. He's caught, he's got Brown. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the net. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. There's a toss left side, it's Brown. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
From Little League football to the NFL, that is a play that a safety dreams of. Sees that toss play coming and is able to come downhill and knock it backwards.
They'll run now on second down. He got away from a couple of defenders, but they just kept coming. This one's going to end the loss, Brock. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Got to figure out this third down here. Looking to throw, Burrow. Right side cut by Higgins. And they're able to touch him down, so that's going to bring up fourth down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. And on fourth down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. This from 40 on the right hash. And he missed it. It's no good. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
While they're still in great shape to win this game, Kate, don't tell the kicker that. You know he's bummed with every miss. But with that miss, still 2 touchdown game, and one more stop here can very much end things.
319, 26. Inside. 319.
First down throw by Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for a Pittsburgh.
Here's Rodgers on first and 10. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Offense in the hurry up here.
Steelers.
88.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Into a crowd and intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it. Space on the right, he's got room. And this is a house goal, a pick 6 for Cincinnati.
Kate, I know you've listened to me over the years praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running it. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Kent on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Rodgers coming back after the pick. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. From the shotgun, Rodgers. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up fourth and long. Desperation time here. Completed over the middle. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Brown on the carry. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
this run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They'll run again with Brown. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Setting up for the kneel down on third. Drops to a knee here. Only one more timeout for that defense to burn and preserve some clock. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And he sends this one straight up, trying to stick them deep. And that one drawn up to perfection. They're going to down this one at the 5. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Rodgers here from the gun. Find Johnson out of the backfield. He goes out at the 10-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
18, get 300, get 300.
Here's Rodgers. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. To throw is Rodgers. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Throwing once again, Rodgers. Gets this one to Fryermuth. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets him 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
And there it is. He just kept choosing to go backward, partner. And now he's all the way in his own end zone for a safety. Cannot believe it. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.